Luke and Lewis on 1019 The Fox. Come on!
Luke and Lewis on the Fox. Welcome to another show, Luke.
Thanks for welcoming me. Great to be
No
back,
worries, man.
night after night, man.
You going to welcome me?
Maybe later in the show.
All right.
You'll be welcome here.
So I'm more of a guest at the moment than a co-host.
Yeah, and it's so weird that you're anchoring this show right now.
Well, I'm just so used to it coming from all the other shows that I
Right.
co-host.
Well, tonight you're not welcome. Mike, welcome to the show, man.
All right. Well,
Thank you so much.
I might just go then.
Great.
Doing that.
No worries.
All right.
It's good to have all the
Sure.
welcome. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Good to have all the welcome guests in the room, isn't it, Mike? And welcome to you guys listening as well. Welcome to the show. Pretty much everyone except for Lewis is welcome at the moment.
He's coming back in.
Yeah, he's
Here
coming.
he is.
Told me that I actually co-host the
You
show.
can't leave the
Yeah, she said never leave when you're on air.
Yeah,
and I have
right.
to go back in.
Yeah,
Apparently,
well.
I'm one of the co-hosts.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
welcome. You are too.
Oh, I thought it was a guest.
Lewis.
Oh, welcome to the show, guys. We've got a good one coming up for you. We're going to be talking about misheard song lyrics. Oh, we planned all of this.
Huh?
That's so weird. I do remember that I was a co-host.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to be talking about it next. It's Luke and Lewis.
Sorry, I forgot.
No, that's
my
no
bad.
worries, man.
That's my bad.
It's actually our show.
Welcome.
Luke
Welcome.
and Lewis on the Fox. Luke and Lewis on the Fox. We're talking about misheard song lyrics, which is something that happens pretty often with popular music.
Yeah, well, I was speaking to a friend of mine recently, and they came out with one where she was adamant. Well, at the time, she now realizes that she was incorrect, but at the time was adamant that she was right. And it's one of the ones where you're singing along with friends and you say the wrong lyric.
Yeah.
Someone goes, "Sorry, what'd you say?" And then you go, "Isn't that what the song
And then you
says?"
sing it again, but really self-consciously.
But okay, so the song was, people might be familiar with it. It's Spectrum by Florence and the Machine. Right, and this bit's the confused bit. What do you think that says?
Everybody in the universe.
Okay.
Does that what it say? Everybody in the universe.
She went with, singing along with her friends, went with, say my name, every cuttlefish in the universe. I don't think it says that.
What, like cuttlefish?
No, cuddle. D.
Oh, cuddle,
Yeah, like
like
how
a
you
hug.
cuddle someone. Yep.
I don't think cuttlefish
Every
exists.
cuttlefish in the universe. No.
Well, what do they actually
It's
say?
every colour in... No, sorry, it's every colour illuminates. Which makes a lot more sense.
That
Lyrically,
does. That's beautiful.
it is beautiful. Not as beautiful as cuttlefish in the universe.
That's true, yeah. Maybe the official lyrics should be changed.
Yeah, but I thought on 131060, what's your misheard song lyric? We all do it, okay?
Yeah.
We're all singing in the car, and then it's when, I love it, my favourite is when you're confident, and you've been going your whole life. A classic one is, everyone likes to pull you up on it. There's a song by Eiffel 65, I'm Blue. Now everyone thinks it says, if I was
You would
green, I
think-
would die.
You would think that it'd be hard to get words that hardly have any actual words in it wrong. It's just mostly noises.
Well, I think people assume that no one actually wrote a song that said yabba dee dabba die and it was a hit.
Maybe Fred Flintstone, you don't know.
It's actually dubba dee dubba die.
Are you idiot? That's a
sorry.
very
So
common
you have got it right.
misconception.
Right. That's that. You know what? That sounds like that dabba dee. That sounds like in a rural Australian suburb.
Yeah, just going down to Dubba D, Dubba Die. You want anything? Yep, bottle of milk, righto.
It's like outside.
I'll get
of
back to you when I
Dubbo.
get back to Dubba D. All right, 131060, give us a ring if you're down Dubba D way. We want to hear what are your misheard song lyrics. It's Luke and Lewis on the Fox.
Seriously though, we do want to hear what are your misheard song lyrics. All right, what's a lyric in a song that you've been very confident on, and then you found out later on, oh no, that's not the correct lyric. 131060. Give us a call.
Dubba D, mate.
Dave Hughes, popular comedian, also on the Drive Show on this network.
Yep.
He has a segment every Tuesday that he usually does on the Breakfast Show. People might be familiar with it, but Fifi, Fev and Byron are off air.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd take the reins for this segment.
We're
and
just
we
giving
bring-
an up-and-comer a shot.
Yeah, we just thought we'd you know what, man? Yeah, let's give this Dave Hughes guy a chance, and he's going to be on the show next.
Coming up.
Doing Hughes, what's it called again?
Oh,
Hey, guys,
probably just being
you know what, we
himself.
were going so well, we should have just ended it.
I was about to. It's Luke and Lewis on the Fox. Luke and Lewis on the Fox, and we're joined by a very special guest, Dave Hughes, for Hughesy Tuesday. Welcome to the show, mate.
Yeah, guys, I think you've got the email wrong. The Hughesy Tuesday is normally about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're 14 hours too late. Well, the reason why we thought we'd do this is because, you do usually do the segment on the breakfast show in Melbourne, but they're no longer on air, so we thought we'd take the reins for this segment
We're just
tonight.
doing you a favour, man.
Yeah.
You are. I mean, you know what? They don't pay me either, so I mean,
Well, I'm glad we've sorted that out.
Do you normally
early.
get paid for radio?
No, I get paid for radio, but that's extras. I do added extras. For
Oh,
nothing,
man.
You, know? I'm
You
like
need to
a
tell us how you get them to bathe and do your...
free topping.
You're going to fill out a timesheet, man.
Mate, the anchovies for free on my pizza, I tell you, So. But guys, you're interrupting my poker game. I'm on a roll, and I've got a high-stakes poker game going. I said, no, I've got to take Luke and Lewis's call. So can we put the poker game on hold? So there's a group of men inside Arch Barker's house. Actually, I'm name dropping, but inside Arch Barker's house.
That sounded like a name drop to me.
Yeah, it was. He admitted it.
Name drop.
He said I'm name dropping,
Oh,
and it
okay.
was a great name drop. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't name drop. I got no one around me that's famous. Hang on, there's
We've
no
got.
one here.
We actually have Dave Hughes as producers
Oh, actually,
in the room.
no, we've got Dave Hughes on the line. Sorry for the name drop, Hughesy. But
Exactly.
yeah, actually talking to Hughesy right now.
Producer / babysitters. So yeah, so basically I'm on this show because one of your producers babysat for me for my family last night. And
Well,
she said, if I'm doing this, you've got to go on Luke and Lewis tomorrow night.
Yeah, good.
That's not a fair deal. I think you've been
Well,
ripped
that's
off,
what
man.
I said. I was like, why has Hughesy agreed to do this? Because I was like, is he just doing you a favour? And Hughesy, you'd know that when you do a radio interview with someone, you get given like 1 page of information on them. And on the 1 pager that we got, it just says, checked out the newly revamped Espy in St Kilda last night. And I was like to our producer, how do you know that? Like, that's so creepy if I bring that up. And she goes, I was babysitting his kids. And I was like,
How was the Espy?
But it is unbelievable. So I went into the old Gershwin room, which I used to do stand-up comedy in back in the mid-90s, guys. Long before either of you were born, probably. But anyway, and the Espy is bloody There's been about 50 million on it. So people, get down to St Kilda, go to the Espy, and then, go down to the foreshore and get involved in a riot. So, yeah. That's all happening in St Kilda.
You heard it here first. Hughesy endorses riots.
yeah. Now, we do have a confession, unfortunately. I mean, look, you'd be aware that you have a fridge of kombucha in your office here at the station.
Yeah. Mate, we've actually been taught by your producers where the key to that fridge is, and we've been going in there for about 4 months and just having as many kombuchas as we can have every time we do our show.
And that's why we're running out early. We're running out before the delivery man turns up again. So we're like, what the hell's going on here? And I haven't even been taking any home as I used to. So I wondered where they were going.
Well, all those purple ones, man, they're mine. I take them every Sunday.
What's your favourite flavour?
I love them all. They're like my children. I just can't pick one.
Okay,
I'm
great.
a massive fan.
No, we've kidnapped
the
Hughes's
Red
kids.
Well, we've adopted some of them as well.
Stolen them. You've drunk my children.
And we were going to apologise initially, but I think we're just going to confess and probably just keep doing it. I mean, because we've heard that you've moved on to the new Carlton Zero.
I'm drinking Carlton Zero as we speak. I'm not going to deny it. So
I actually stole one of those yesterday, Hughesy. I didn't, but I didn't like it, so they're safe.
Yeah, look, I've got, true story, I've got 15 slabs of it at home because it was given away for prizes.
I don't feel bad anymore.
Just in the Carlton Zero room in your house.
So the front door, I swear to God, there's at least 10, and Annabelle will attest to this, there's at least 10 slabs of Carlton Zero at my front door.
At least there's not 10 slabs of regular Carlton Draft. That'd be a bit sad.
Well, then that'd be drink quicker though. My sister's having us over for Christmas Day, and she texted yesterday saying, "I've got your 6 of your Carlton Zeros ready for Christmas Day," and I can't go back to her. I should just take a photo, actually. Of the
you can't go back to your, sorry, I've already got 10 slabs. That's rough. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Hughesy. And obviously, you can catch Hughesy at the Comedy Festival next year from 28th of March to April 21st in your new show, Hairy.
Yeah,
and,
I'm having a haircut, so guys, great Christmas present.
Are you actually having a haircut?
No, I'm not. Between now and then, no haircuts because I need to, the show needs to be hairy.
Right. Well, I saw you on the project last night, and yeah, things are getting pretty wild up top.
Mate, I'm going for it. People in the street yelling at me get a haircut like I'm a hippie in the 60s, you know, dodge drafting.
I'm totally behind it, man. I'm all about weird haircuts.
Exactly. I just love attention, as I say to everyone. I was walking down Ackland Street, what's going on with your hair? And I said to someone...
People might start throwing you $2 coins.
I just say, I want you to say something to me, and my hair has made that happen. So, yeah.
So when do you reckon you're going to grow it out to the point where you have to do a man bun? Or, like, where's
I'd love to do a man bun.
Right, okay.
I put a top knot is what I'm after.
So you want to look like Jared Leto in a year?
Yeah, I want to look like someone with really long hair. Look at Rapunzel.
Right, okay.
Rapunzel with a Carlton Zero.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for
Let
joining
down
us,
your
mate.
beer.
All right, guys. Come home soon, all right? Take some kombuchas with you. I'm not there till bloody Jan 21. Take
Oh, yeah,
off.
sweet. Yeah, we'll probably drink them all.
Might take the fridge, man.
Take 'em. No, leave the fridge, please.
Thanks very much for joining us, Hughesy. Have a good one.
See ya.
Good luck in poker. Say hi to Arj, by the way.
back to that.
We go way back. Anyway, sorry, just a name drop, guys. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Luke and Lewis on the Fox. Luke and Lewis on the Fox, and it's the Jeans to 2019 challenge. You know why, Luke?
Why?
Because...
Anything you can do, I can do in jeans. Anything is possible, even in jeans.
Yep.
anything can be done in jeans.
You are trying to go all the way to 2019, only wearing jeans, no shorts.
No matter
no
how hot
trackies.
it gets. Yep.
That's the thing, not even comfortable long pants.
I'm a denim boy.
It's crazy that you've challenged this upon yourself.
That's debatable. I think you gave the challenge to me, and I gracefully
You know, like
accepted.
we have the show on audio, and we can go back, and you go, I challenge it. Like you
I pull
said
it up
that.
right now.
Huh?
Ah, see, he doesn't have it. Liar. Now, Luke. So you can't make big calls like that, man.
You got me. Well, yeah.
Now, this challenge, you've actually started trying to make it a bit harder for me.
I have, because you've been getting off lightly. I made you shower in jeans. You did that.
Yeah.
You're sleeping in jeans at the moment. That can't be comfortable.
No, it's not. It's not.
What else have you done? You've gone and to the beach in jeans.
Yep.
That would have been awful with
Horrible.
sand.
Yep.
Would have been chafing involved.
Better than shorts, though.
And we opened up the floor to listeners last night of the show, giving you suggestions of things that would be hard to do wearing jeans. And tomorrow we have it booked in. We're going to some sort of exercise gym class.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's been
suggested
organised.
Bikram yoga, but I'm not sure if we're doing yoga in 40-degree heat.
Yeah, I don't know. But,
Either way, you're doing exercise in jeans, and that sucks, man.
well, I feel like because the challenge is getting more exciting, we do need a more exciting theme. This theme that's playing right now, it's pretty good, but I feel like we could do something a little bit cooler. Like
Yeah,
maybe
I
like
agree.
a rap song.
Yeah, or we could just ditch this whole thing.
No, I've
put
actually...
on some shorts and be comfortable.
That would be a waste because I've recorded a rap song.
Okay.
And so would you reckon we should just change it up a little bit?
Yeah, man. So you've made a... Okay, what have you done? You've made a rap about...
I've made a rap song.
So you want this to be like the new kind of feel for the No Jeans Challenge? Because I
think
agree.
it just matches our attitude as a very cool show.
Well, I feel like at the moment it's a bit daggy, like anything. It's like you're not
Yeah.
getting people on board this movement. You're trying to start a movement.
yeah, and okay, well, how about this?
Kids love rap.
How about we do something a little bit more modern?
Okay.
Jeans to 2019. Anything you can do, I can do in jeans. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. I look ridiculous when I wear shorts. I get sunburned when I wear shorts. I get made fun of when I wear shorts. My legs look like a beanstalk. Up to here with these damn shorts. I'm about to make a very big call. I'm in this shit for the long haul. I'll wear jeans or nothing at all. Weird tan lines, I'm done with those. Shorts and sandals, both. Ankle socks and mosquito bites. Nah, man, I'm in jeans for life. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. It don't matter how hot it gets, I'm wearing jeans. Denim, 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 denim.
It's long.
Denim, denim,
Still going.
denim, denim, double denim. Denim, 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 triple denim. Jeans, 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 jeans until 2019.
And I ended it with a laugh too.
like Jessica Malboy into
My
all
biggest
her songs.
inspiration.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, how do you wear how do you do triple denim?
I'll show
Do you
you.
do a denim hat?
Denim undies.
Oh. Can you get denim undies?
We'll have to find out.
Well, could that be a new challenge?
All right, denim undies. If I
Denim
can
undies
find
to
them, I will.
2019.
Luke and Lewis on the Fox.
I just wanna go back to 1999. Take
Luke and Lewis on the Fox. Luke, man, I think that when Uber first came out, the standards were so high. You got Mentos, you got water every drive. And now,
Yeah, I agree. I used to love stepping in an Uber because you knew you were going to get treated like a king, like royalty.
Now, where's my crown, Uber? The standards have slipped. You don't
Is-
get. You don't
I've
really
never,
get
like
anything.
no one ever rolls out a red carpet anymore.
No,
It's
but-
just like you get in and you're like, how's your night been busy, mate?
and that's it. That's no good. But I had one Uber driver who's bringing the standards back
Yeah?
up. I had one of the best Uber driver rides in my life. This guy, he rolls up in a giant van, right? So I'm like, oh, this is weird. But as he's pulling up, he puts down the passenger side window and he leans out the window and he goes, "Hi, Lewis." And then he blows me 3 kisses.
What?
He goes, "Hey, Lewis, welcome. Step in." He opens the door for me. And then I come in, I put my bag in. And he goes, "Welcome to the car. It's wonderful."
Hey, man.
3
If
kisses.
someone rolls up in a van and blows you 3 kisses, don't get in the van.
No, I think what you really mean is 5 stars.
Okay.
5 stars, my friend. It was, and then the whole ride, he kept rubbing his hands together. He goes, "This is great. Do you want the air conditioner up?" I'm like, "No, thanks." He goes, "You going to work?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Wonderful." He just kept doing 3 kisses.
I reckon that's too much.
But he
Like,
didn't blow him to me. He was just
bring-
kissing his hand.
I can bring it back. Uber, all right, you've come full circle now, but now tone it down.
True. I think the 60th kiss was a bit weird.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't know. I hope I get him again. I gave him 5 stars.
And did he give you 5 stars?
No, but he gave me 3 kisses.
Oh,
Look at Lewis on the Fox.
Luke and Lewis on 1019 The Fox.
Luke and Lewis on the Fox. Studies revealed that 1 in 4 college students send texts while they're asleep and they don't remember it.
Okay.
Bit
Did
of
you do the
news for you.
study?
Did I do the
Huh,
study?
you just came out real confident with that fact.
Man,
Like, were you in there, like, working this out?
the
Like,
study was actually my idea. I actually sleep studied the whole thing.
Right.
I came up with the whole study, all the research. I was asleep. I don't know how it happened.
Did you know that 1 in 4 people actually do sleep studies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird
So
because
you're not that special.
it says in my study that I did, I've talked to about 4,000 people for this as part of the research, and I was asleep the whole time.
Yeah, great. Well,
crazy.
after the break,
Yeah.
let's talk about this study.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have a quick nap in between. I might come up with something else.
You know what? After the break, let's just snooze. We'll just sleep. Do the talk break.
All right. Sounds good. It's Luke and Lewis on the Fox. A recent study that I did while I was asleep.
You didn't do the study. You can't claim that.
Okay, well, Villanova College did it, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they were awake or not. They did a study that revealed 1 in 4 college students send texts while they're asleep, and most of them don't remember. So they probably were awake when they did this, because otherwise they wouldn't have remembered it.
That's insane though. That people these days are spending their time texting. Like we text so much during the day that you can actually do it during your sleep.
Well, I don't know.
That means you like unlock your phone and everything. You know how to do it in your sleep.
Oh, that's true. Because it'd be easy for me because I've got Face ID, but most people have they've got
if-
some of them
like
have
a
patterns
passcode or something like that.
numbers. So people just wake up and be like, "Ugh,"
And then
just start immediately texting.
and they just like, what do you do? Like, apparently, like half the time it's just gibberish. But like, they reckon, like, surely people can
Well,
make out.
One
I don't know.
student in the
What
study
are you trying
said
to say?
her solution to sleep texting was just to wear mittens to bed every night. So she just wears gloves so she can't unlock the phone.
How about you just like put your phone away before
That's
you go to
true.
bed?
I feel that's probably
If
a
you
real
put
issue.
your phone in a cupboard, there's no way you asleep's going to be like, all right, go to the cupboard where I put it. Like, there's not. Or maybe you would. I don't know. But we want to talk about what do you do in this? What do you do in your sleep?
Yeah.
Because sleep texting's new. Never thought that was a thing. I knew sleepwalking. Everyone knows sleepwalking.
Yeah.
My brother once as a kid tried to eat sleep spaghetti. So Dad caught him. Sleepgetty. Dad caught him out in the kitchen once. I walked out, heard some rustling around. He came out and he's like, "Jack, what are you doing, mate?" And he's just fast asleep, eyes closed, sitting at the kitchen table, miming eating a bowl of spaghetti like he was playing charades in his sleep. And he's like, "Oh, just having some spaghetti, Dad." And then he's like, "Yeah, right, mate. I reckon
idea.
we should go back to bed."
Is that any good?
Yeah.
Did you get a bowl for me? Give us a call on 131060. What have you done while you were asleep?
It doesn't have to be sleepwalking related. I mean, usually most stories involve getting out of your bed.
Yeah.
Don't be like, "Yeah, man, I just snored." That's not great. Maybe like, yeah,
Had a
what
dream? Also not good?
What have you done when you're fast asleep? I mean, you're probably already. If you're right now and you're listening to the radio and you're asleep, give us a call. And we want to hear from you. Sleep radio.
1060. Luke and Lewis on the Fox.
I just talked too early then.
I think you may have, but that's all right. We're going to ignore it. We've
Always best to address it in case anyone heard. And if anyone didn't, don't worry about it.
Mate, always too early.
You guys actually were like talking right up to the song ended, and there was a little gap as well. Like there was a bit of silence there. You usually don't do that.
You usually count us down.
Why are you talking now?
That's so weird. You're not part of. Are you Luke or Lewis? Are you the or?
Or are you the button pusher?
I'm the button pusher.
So
push your
weird.
buttons and keep
Someone
your
else
mouth
can
shut.
push the buttons.
Can you
for the
push
rest
your
of
button off?
Okay.
Anyway, what I was trying to tell you about, Luke, before you talked early and Mike interrupted,
Yes.
was there's a new story that came out that apparently the escalator in Parliament Station, it's one of the biggest escalators in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yep.
Takes 1:40 from the bottom to the top.
It's long, and that's not. It's a slow escalator. It's just very long. I would say over 100 meters.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think so.
maybe about 100 meters.
Maybe. But it's also one of the steepest in the world. It's really
Sometimes
steep.
when I it's one of the ones where I don't like to look down. You know, I'm halfway up and I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah, it is a weird
Yeah.
one, and it's
I feel like I'm
actually
at Dreamworld.
it's actually kind of dangerous as well. I read a study that says so far 600 people have fallen down the escalator.
Just because like they've been wearing a heavy backpack or something.
No, that's literally what the study said. The most common cause of falling is because someone has a heavy backpack,
Yeah.
or my favorite, because they looked up.
So they're just like looking at the roof and they go, "Whoa," and they're falling back.
Yeah, they have. And we've actually got a call on the
Jeff,
line.
welcome
to the show. You're actually on the escalator right now.
Yeah, g'day guys. First time, long time. I'm currently on the escalator over at Parliament Station. I'm about halfway up.
Well,
The long
halfway
escalator.
up. How long have you
Yeah.
been on it?
Oh, probably up to a minute. A minute now.
Right,
yeah.
so you're probably halfway. Have you ever fallen down this escalator, Jeff? Because a lot of people have.
No, to be honest, it's quite safe.
Thank
I have
God.
no
Well,
idea.
And also, make sure you be careful. Uh-oh. Are you falling, Jeff?
Jeff, you alright?
It's a very long escalator.
You alright, Jeff?
Yeah, guys, I've just fallen down the escalator. I'm back at the bottom now.
That's right. Jump back on, man. Have another
I'm
go.
back on. I'm back on. I'm just sorry.
Oh, we're so sorry. Because I was about to say to you, like, make sure you be careful because we wouldn't want to have a fall live on air.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well, that's happened.
well, make sure you be careful because you know it's worse than one fall, having two falls on air, and we
wouldn't have
would
that.
not.
Whatever you
I-
do,
I-
Jeff,
I-
do not look up.
Why not look up?
Well, because
What?
if you've
No,
got a
don't.
heavy...
Looked up.
He's falling down.
He's probably got a heavy backpack on. And it's like,
Jeff-
he's still falling.
Jeff, it sounds like the
Hang on,
sec.
sorry guys, I'm not done falling. Sorry guys, I just stopped.
Jeff, it
falling.
sounds like the second time you fell, you actually fell further, even though you were on the escalator for less time. How does that work?
I'm not sure, man. I don't know.
All right, well, I think we'll leave it there,
See you
Jeff.
later, mate.
Thanks for taking my call, Jeff.
Luke and Lewis on the Fox. Luke and Lewis on the Fox. It's Jeans to 2019. I'm not going to wear shorts. I look stupid in them. And it's going to be easy.
And we've just looked it up during the show, and we believe we've found some denim undies for Lewis.
Yeah.
Because he made a rap song earlier. In the lyrics of his original rap song, I mean, yeah, this is the start. But in the lyrics, you say that you want to do, not only do you want to rock double denim to 2019, you want to
Triple
do
denim.
triple denim. And I
Yep.
said, how do you do that? Are you going to rock a hat? Now, that was a great out for you. You
That
could
was
have
a
been
good
like,
out.
yes, I will rock a hat. But instead,
Could have said denim shirt. I have a denim shirt.
yep, but
Yep.
instead you went denim undies. And
Not a good
now
idea.
we believe we've found some denim undies for Lewis to rock for the rest of
Which
the
I
year.
which I really think shouldn't exist, but they do.
They do, and you got to look great in them. Well, no, you won't.
I think I'll look great.
You'll
in them.
feel great in them.
I will. No, I feel awful, but I'll look great, and that's what matters.
You just look like a member of like the village people.
Yeah, like the longest village person
Yeah.
ever. But I'm keen for that. I mean, as long as the radio pays for them, they're like $40. I'm not going to buy them.
But isn't that the mate? It's a challenge. It should be a challenge on your bank account.
I
and a
challenge my boss to buy props for our show. So we'll do
That's
that.
going to be a hard invoice to send in.
Yeah.
Just Luke and Lewis,
Crucial-
denim underwear. And they're like,
Crucial equipment for Luke and Lewis
Yeah.
shows. Denim underwear, $40. Hard sell, but I reckon we could do it.
it's all right, we'll speak to the accountants. We'll get it done. All right?
Thanks for listening, guys. We're going to be back tomorrow. If you missed anything, we've got a podcast, and we have a video podcast on YouTube where we film the whole show and put it up if you want to see my beautiful face and Luke's all right one. So that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're starting at 10 till midnight. We're on Instagram. Heaps of stuff going. Running out of things to say, to be honest.
I'm not going to help you out.
Running out of steam. Oh, Luke and Lewis.
Luke and Lewis on 1019 The Fox.
Hey ho, what's happening, podcasters?
Hey ho.
Hey ho.
Oh, it's festive.
Yeah,
Hey ho ho ho, because it's almost Christmas.
that's right.
All
And
right.
this is a podcast message.
It is.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you very much.
Nah.
Okay. Why is your button on again? Push that
I
button
like
off.
talking on the podcast messages.
Do you have to ask permission though? You should.
No.
I feel like it's more of a hand up scenario. So
Yeah.
if you have next time you have something to say, just put your hand up,
Raise it.
and then we'll just
He's already raised it.
if we
Okay,
want,
cool,
he's
let's
raised
just
it.
ignore him. So thank you very much for listening to yet another episode of the Luke and Lewis podcast.
Yeah.
Always a treat. Now you might have heard a sketch just before. Well, I mean you did.
Also, we filmed these. If you don't know yet, I
Yeah.
said it yesterday. Everyone kept interrupting me, but we filmed these. If you want to check it out on YouTube,
Yes. If you want to watch this instead of listen
you
to
might
it.
even see Mike with his hand up. I mean, we don't have a camera for Mike,
No.
but he doesn't.
But you may
deserve
see his
one.
hand pop in front of the camera. Mike, put
this
your hand in
camera.
front of the camera now.
No,
So if you're
I've lost
watching it.
interest in this. I'm on.
Sorry,
it.
could you put your hand up?
I was
Someone wanna say
wondering why this was going so well.
something? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, now you would have just heard a sketch that involved a listener of the show, Jeff, falling down. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a sketch.
that
It
a
was a phone
sketch?
call.
Oh,
No,
it's not good.
we had someone call us. We actually, well, we do have to reveal now, guys. It was a sketch.
We were lying right up to the end of the reveal. We were
Yeah.
lying. It was not. It was a sketch.
It was a sketch. And we were trying to record this with Mike before the show. And when we record sketches, we don't necessarily write them or plan them.
We kind of vibe out an idea. We kind of told
So-
Mike, "Hey, Mike, pretend you're on an escalator and then fall
And then
down them,
fall down
and
the
that'll be
stairs."
really funny." And that's the extent of how we plan our
And
show.
this is how the first take went when we tried.
Hang on, I just want to. I'm not sure. Oh,
we should have
are-
planned this.
Sorry. Okay, go. Do the throw again.
No, just play it.
Oh, okay, here it is. This is how it went.
And we've got a caller on the line. Jeff, you're actually on the escalator right now. Now, that didn't go so well
When it
because I
was-
didn't tell anyone that I was
do
going
it
to
again.
call him Jeff. All right. Ready?
That's fair enough because
Quite funny.
We said Jeff, fair enough, and Jeff said it's funny because the caller's name was Jeff. Great, and we get why you laugh. But then we thought from then on it's going to be nothing but professional sketch recording,
Professional, unscripted, falling down, loosely planned sketch
and then
behavior.
this is what happened next.
Okay, we're good.
Just
All right.
go with the flow. We're live on radio, all right?
Okay.
Jeff, you're on the escalator right now.
Yeah, g'day guys. I just want to say first time, long time. No, no.
What were you trying to say then,
Long
Mike?
time, first time.
Yeah, long. Is it long?
Long time listener, first time caller. Like so,
Isn't
people
it
go.
first time, long time. First time caller, long time listener.
No, I think you can say long time listener, first time caller.
Long time, first time.
Hey, just don't say it at all, man.
And then we were like, great, 2 stumbles, thirds a go, like third time lucky. Let's really knock out this sketch and make sure you don't muck up any other words.
Objection. This was not the third take. This is just the third clip we have. I
Okay,
think
yeah.
this was the 7th take.
And this is
Jeff,
how it
you're
went.
Oh, ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, you were talking. Lewis pointed at me to play it. Luke's over talked.
all right, ready?
Now.
Okay.
Now.
No, when I finish pointing, that's when you play. Can you just play it? Jeff, you're on the escalator right now. I messed up, Jeff.
Yeah, g'day guys. First time, long time. I'm on
name's
the
Jeff?
elevator. I'm on the escalator right now.
You're on the elevator. You're on the elevator,
You're on the
Jeff.
elevator.
How's the view? Is it glass?
I'm just not doing. I'm not doing the first time, long time. I'm just
Yeah, I don't think that you should have ever done that.
Just go.
All right. And then he did it anyway.
Guys, I'm just on the elevator. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm on the escalator. Oh, no, wait.
But I do think that speaks to how loosely planned our things was. He said elevator, and I was like, all right, we'll roll with it. Might be good.
Let's just change the whole thing. Yeah, the
Are you
elevator.
falling down the elevator?
And, yeah. Anyway, that's the
That's
end of the
the end
podcast,
of the show.
guys.
We film it, just in case
Is
you
that the
didn't
end
know.
of the podcast message?
Yes. So end
it?
it because I don't
Why
want to
didn't
repeat
you
it last
raise your
time.
hand?
Oh,
Could you put your hand down on the button that stops the recording?
all right. What?
End it.
Okay.
I don't like that he spoke.
I've stopped it, guys.
If
Sorry.
the
How's
buttons are
what are you
red,
guys
it's
doing for
recording.
the rest of the
The
week?
last one went for 6 minutes. I don't want
do you
another
guys have-
6-minute one.
do you
They
guys have
stopped
any-
being funny after 2 minutes.
Mate, guys
This
have
wasn't
any
even
goss?
funny for 2 minutes.
So,
Oh,
do you
that's
guys
right.
have any like mad goss that like you wouldn't want on
Let's
a
just go.
record?
Actually, I've got a couple of stories from your Tinder.
I gotta go.